pretty simple. What you're gonna do is, because I don't want to pay for Cricut Access, I'm just gonna get the images off of Google. So in this case, my theme is gonna be stars, moons, and clouds for our baby's nursery. But like I mentioned, it can be really anything, any theme that you have for your baby. Like if it's florals, that's fine. Print out flowers, you know. So I'm gonna just type in star cartoon, and I picked this image over here, and then I'm just going to save image as, and I'm gonna save it on my desktop just because it's easy. Save it, and you're gonna go back to Cricut Design Space, and you're gonna go to upload, upload image, browse, and then you're gonna find the photo right here. After that, this is a very simple image. I'm gonna click simple, continue, and you are going to select and erase. So I'm going to erase this right here to make it transparent, right? And then you're going to continue, and you're going to save it as a cut image. So not print and cut, cut, and you're going to save it. So then now you have a few different, so I did the same exact thing for the cloud, the star, and the moon. So here I'm going to click on the new star that I have, because it's nice to have different kind of stars or moons or clouds in your mobile. So I'm going to insert the image, and then I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. 2 inches is good for me for this star, so I'm going to do about 2 inches, and then I'm going to copy again, and I'm going to paste 2 times. Simple as that. You're going to click make it, and then you're going to basically cut it out. These things are the things you need to make the mobile. So you must have some sort of like a round, or you know, metal piece thingy here for the actual mobile. You're gonna need some cardstock. I got this from Michael's. I got that from Michael's. I had this string already. This is just some wool string. You need hot glue. If you don't have hot glue, and it's actually better to get the alternative thing, which I ran out of, which is the it's like a sticky roll-on tape. And then these are optional. These are feathers, and which I already had. And then these are little crimping beads, which is optional as well, but it makes the product a little bit more, I don't know, put together. So what I did was cut 3 pieces of the same string, and the length of it, I would say it's about, let's see, 13, 26, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, like around 31 inches, 3 of them. And then what I'm going to do next is very simply, I'm going to find the middle of the string by just folding it in half like this. And then, well, actually, I'm going to go through the hoop and find the middle. And then I'm just going to tie it to keep it secure. And I'm going to double knot it so it stays in place. And then I'm going to do the same for the other strings, and I'm going to do it in a way where it's all even. So I'm not going to tie it just yet. I'm just going to eyeball it. So as long as it kind of like holds all together, that's all I really care about. So that's a good spot right there. So I'm going to tie it just exactly where it's at. So I'm gonna stick with the 2D kind. It's up to you if you want to do 3D, but it must be literally exact. It has to exactly look alike. I also decided to do 1 string instead. I think it looks more professional, and then I'm going to wrap it with a really thick yarn around the band up here, and then that way it can cover all this hidden thread. So I'm gonna continue, same exact thing. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I just tied it right up here. You can see it, and I hot glued it to keep it still. You can see a little bit of hot glue right there in the edges, or right at the tie. And then I'm going to continue gluing it all together. Let me just show you guys an example. So what I'm going to do is I have my cloud right over here. gonna put it like this. I'm gonna grab my, sorry it's so shaky, I literally have you guys on my thighs. It's what happens when you just do stuff by yourself, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put some hot glue right on the string, like that. Does not have to be perfect. And then I'm just going to put the other cloud right on top of it. And I personally like the look that it's kind of like an edge like that. I think it looks really cute and crafty. And then that's it. And then I'm gonna do that for all of them. And really, depending on how much you want to hang, it depends on you. So the more you put, the fuller it'll be. So it depends how much work you want to put into it, really. In the end, I did hang a little, what's it called? Feathers. And I decided to opt out on the little crimping beads because my thread doesn't fit this crimping bead. But if you guys use a smaller thread, by all means use the crimping bead, especially if you guys use like the fishing wire instead of like a thread like this. That looks super cute too. Okay, now that I'm done with all of my little parts, I'm actually gonna go ahead and use some yarn to wrap around the little halo, and that way it looks a little bit more put together. All I'm doing is using a ball of yarn and like wrapping it around the entire halo. So it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but literally just go all around. It's gonna take some time, not gonna lie, but it'll be worth it. And ideally you want the color that matches your theme. This one actually has green in it, which I don't prefer, but someone got me the Munchkin baby white warmer and it was green, so I was like, a little bit of green in the room is fine. So just wrap it all around. And I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done.
Because something that has a higher price or higher ticket price, that will of course take more time to sell. And if you really want to just get rid of stuff, then putting them for a lower.
And then of course up here on the ceiling, how I hung it was with the invisible wire because I think it looks kind of cooler. That it looks like it's almost like a floating mobile. It's not, it's just, you know, with the fishing wire. Or invisible thread, any of those would work. And all I did was just tie around the little hook up here that I made with just the string itself when I tied it. And I double knotted it, hot glued it, and up there also hot glued the little hook to the fishing wire because the last thing I want is for this thing to fall. So our baby's not born for another, you know, I think, wait, what is it, 3 months. And so I want to test it out first and foremost before our baby's right here. And the crib is going to be here, so it should be fine. But this is the height that I decided to choose, and your height really just depends on how low and high your ceiling is. But other than that, that's all I did. It was very simple, and this was the final product. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.